Here's a cracker from a Sinn Féiner. Lynn Boylan. She says, attacking weather alerts is now far right, according to Sinn Féin's Lynn Boylan. Let's have a listen into her to see what Lynn Boylan has to say about the far right weather reports.
Mid-air and get an awful
and they did actually get some political stake.
I was travelling to Cork, and there was you could hear a discussion on the radio of, well, it's not that bad. And you got on the train out of Houston, you got outside the Pale.
Yeah, and you see,
wow.
But it's why it's really unfortunate to see politicians try and play that far-right playbook of now attacking weather alerts. I mean, if weather alerts have saved an older person breaking their hip or their ankle and then blocking up hospitals, do you know what I mean? So, look, the weather alerts, yes, there's an element of your own personal responsibility, but it is important to check in, to hear those weather alerts and go, do you know what, if I don't need to leave the house, it's probably better, and that helps the healthcare system. Do you know what I mean? So all of these things are important.
Mid-air and don't come around. Mid-air and get an awful.
The far right weather reports now, according to Sinn Féin, really. Well, Sinn Féin are a load of Marxists. They're internationalists, not nationalists. Make that very, very clear. Sinn Féin are not Irish Republicans. They're not Irish nationalists. They're Marxist communists. That's what they are. And they're not revolutionary. Well, they're communist revolutionaries. But they are not, why would you say? They are not, they're not anti-establishment. Sinn Féin are the establishment. They support all the mainstream corporate political ideologies you can think of. Mass migration, they support that. They support the destruction of the homogenous Ireland that we know and love. They support the killing of unborn Irish children through abortion, and they support the radical LGBT agenda in schools that's brainwashing our children and sterilising our youth. They support all those mainstream political ideologies. They're not anti-establishment. Sinn Féin are the establishment. So we are trying to get the latest issue of our party newspaper, the Irish Patriot, to print. There is our newspaper, the Irish Patriot. This is the latest one. We're trying to get a new one to print. We've got the best writers in Ireland. We've got a fantastic editor. We've got the only Irish national newspaper in the whole island of Ireland. We've got distributors chomping at the bit to distribute our newspaper nationwide. January marks the 5th year anniversary of our party newspaper and distribution. And the reason we have Ireland's only patriotic newspaper is your support. We rely on you. We're not funded by the state. We're not funded by NGOs. We rely on our fellow listeners to support our campaign, our newspaper. So down below this video, you will get a link to chip into our newspaper fundraiser, to pay for the writers, to pay for the graphics designer, to pay for the printing. This all costs money. I'm a sheep farmer from Castlefin. I can't do everything on my own, but with your support, we can get this newspaper out there. You've seen over the past 5 years, we've distributed over, roughly 500,000 newspapers of the Irish Patriot newspaper nationwide, all 32 counties, actually all over the world, but mostly it happens in Ireland. So let's get the newspaper to print. If you want to support us, if you want to chip in, this is the page here behind me. If you can chip in €10, fantastic. If you can chip in more, even better. Also, you can set up a monthly donation to help us continue our work. We're doing all sorts of political action, running in elections. We are uploading videos every single day of the week, and we've got our own newspaper. So let's support our work. Let's get the Irish Patriot newspaper, the latest issue, to print. Link is in the description. Scroll down below this video, you'll get the link there.